Yo, welcome back, Xycor here, and today in our Re-Legend Magnus showcase, we're going to take a look at the Ear Master of the Wilkwoods. Yes, be careful for this Magnus's ears, as one hit to your shins will give you shin splints. Yes, this Magnus is Bushwacker, one of the fuzzy bunnies of Re-Legend. This fuzzy bunny has a tendency to hit things with its ears, so yeah, it has pretty strong ears and they're pretty mobile. So yeah, it's a interesting Magnus and kind of a cute one at that. So I'll be telling you what you all need to know about it, you know, what it does, where you can get it, how hard it is to tame, and yeah, so on and so forth. So, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe as well. So, first off, I'll show you where to get it. Okay, here we are where they spawn. They spawn here in the forest route, which basically you would come from Sunny Lagoon, through Baby Bay Lair, through Sunny Shore, into the misty swamp area, through Tremer Grove, and then into the forest route. They also spawn over here in the woods pathway, and then over on this side as well, up here in the Greenwoods. So yeah, you have actually a good amount of places to search for them. But basically, we'll take a look at their information here. Just look at them in the Magnuspedia. They are in the Wilkwoods. So Bushwacker. They are a class of assassin, and their behavior is passive, so they won't attack you, which is nice. Its ears are incredibly powerful. One strike can split a rock in two. So yes, they have very strong ears. And their favorite food is Kyrot, as well as they like land crops. So yeah, just land crops. As for the drops, they drop raw meat, juicy raw meat, bush fluff, bush coat, and bush fur. As for their attacks, they have buff fur. Increases physical attack with a mighty cry. And that takes 5 stamina and has a 5-second cooldown. And as for their passive party buff, they give stamina plus 5%. So they're not bad. Pretty interesting, they have an attack buff as well. So I happen to have a couple of Kyrots here. Hold these. And this one's really close to the door. So let's try it. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. Then just do the mini game till they give in and become your friend. There we go. So yes, as you can see, they have very long ears, which which are basically very strong ears. There we go. So let's see what they do. So their left click attack attacks with their ears. Let's do the 3 attack. It uses basically one ear, then the other ear, and then both ears. Yes. So that's pretty interesting. And that is a melee attack. Let's check out the right click attack. It is the attack buff. Let's see. Seems like you have to be right next to things to hit them with it. There we go. And mine's quite damaged. It looks like you get them at level 22 here, so that's pretty interesting. So now that covers their attacks. So the next thing is to evolve them. Now, since it's level 22, you can already evolve it. You don't really have to level it. You just got to get its affinity up there. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's see what it takes to evolve it. Just go on the inventory here. Just get into Magnuspedia. And let's go to its evolved forms. Now its evolved form is Bushboxer. And that takes level 15 with greater than 15 focus, 2 affection, and a high quality Kyroot. So let's see. I've got plenty. Oh wait, no, that's me. Stats. Looks like it has plenty focus, so that's pretty good. Just get off here. Now I will hold this. There we go. And I will throw it at it. There we go. And it's evolving into a Bushboxer. Yes, they apparently do a bunch of boxing. There we go. And I will put that away. So, let's check these out. Look at them in the Magnuspedia. Here. There we go. Now, Bushboxer is a class of assassin as well. And their behavior is defensive, so they're not passive. They're actually defensive. The Bushboxer can jump really far distances. Travelers sometimes see them jumping over the forest canopy. Apparently, they can jump really high. As for their favorite food, they like high-quality Kyroot. But they also like land crops. As for their drops, they drop juicy raw meat, premium raw meat, bush fluff, bush coat, and bush fur. As for their attacks, they have Fur Ball. Slings a charged ball of fur that knocks down enemies. And that takes 10 stamina and has a 7-second cooldown. They also have Bush Fur Plus. Increases its physical attack with a mighty cry, and that takes 7 stamina and has a 10-second cooldown. As for their passive party buff, they give stamina plus 10%. So not bad. Their buff fur plus seems pretty good. As for for a attack buff, pretty useful. So let's check them out here. There we go. So, their left click attack is a physical attack that attacks with the ears. Looks like it's got a little bit of a spin in there too, and it's triple attack. So, pretty interesting. And let's check their right click attack. Let's check it from kind of a distance. Okay, I missed. No! Stop making me miss. Just gotta wait till he stops moving. Okay, and that is a physical attack as well. The main melee attack is also physical. Now let's try the Q attack. That is the attack buff. Looks like they also have a little bit better range than Bushwacker. So that's pretty good. Allows you to actually hit more accurately and better. Now this one's quite low on health, of course. So now I guess I will get this to the requirements to evolve it to the next stage. And yeah, we'll see what that's like. Okay, finally have Bushboxer at the requirements. Let's check them out. So go on to Magnuspedia, Bushboxer, and the evolution. Now Bushboxer evolves into Bushbrawler, and it takes level 45 with greater than 50 focus, full affection, and a gigantic Kyroot. head in here. Now I have a couple of gigantic kyrates, so I will hold those. And, oh, that's right, I usually like to show this. The stats on mine. I have 51 focus, so yeah, that's about what I want to try. And full affection. So get this held. There we go. And throw it at it. It should evolve. There we go. And there we go. So put that away. Get back on Magnuspedia here. And this is Bushbrawler. So Bushbrawler is a class of assassin as well, and its behavior is also defensive. So they're pretty much defensive Magnus, and yeah, I guess they're good for defending. Despite being called a brawler, it is actually rather docile and prefers to avoid conflict. Don't get on its bad side though. Apparently, they will give you a good beating if you get on its bad side. At least that's the thought. As for their favorite food is gigantic kyra, but they also like land crops. As for the drops, they drop juicy raw meat, premium raw meat, bush fluff, bush coat, and bush fur. As for their skills, they have bunny kick. Side kicks anything in front of it, knocking them onto the ground. And that takes 15 stamina and has an 8-second cooldown. They also have bunny roar, increases its physical attack with a mighty cry. And that takes 10 stamina and has a 10-second cooldown. And then finally they have Furball Plus. Slings a charged ball of fur that stuns enemies, and that takes 20 stamina and has a 15-second cooldown. Interesting that this one is an arrow, when the regular Furball, non-plus version on the Bushwacker, has like a ball of energy rather than an arrow. Actually, it's not on Bushwacker, it's on Bushboxer. So it's interesting. As for their passive party buff, they give stamina plus 15%. So, not bad if you want stamina. So let's get off here and take a look at it. And you ride on its head, I guess. So head over here. Let's battle some Dune pups. Now looks like it's pretty speedy. Yes, they are pretty speedy, but you have to keep adjusting because with their hitbox, they'll kind of hit around them. Let's head over here. There's another one. Get this one. So, and this is a melee attack as well, so it's pretty good. Let's try its right-click attack. Okay, that looks like it is like a foot jump that just jumps ahead of it, or jumps to it in line. And does okay damage, I think. Yeah, not bad. Get that. There we go. Yeah, not bad. Now let's try the Q attack. That buffs its attack power. And yeah, it's kind of hard to hit. But looks like that actually gives it a pretty good boost. And then let's try the E attack. And that looks like that stuns. So that's pretty cool. So combine that with the attack buff, and you get some pretty good combination. So not bad. Seems like it's pretty good Magnus. And looks like they attack actually rather quickly as well, so it's pretty cool. Let's head up here. Now, as for their skills, looks like all of their attacks are melee attacks, so Yeah, let's check the stats here. Stat advice. So basically, since they're a melee focused Magnus, you'd probably want to put everything into strength and focus. Focus, since they require focus to evolve anyway, which then in turn you'd just want to focus in strength and focus as well. And then of course throw some into endurance for health survivability. I'll just throw in about 30 points into that, at least myself for now, because it could probably use that. It could probably use the health. It seems like their health might be a little low. More so just because, well, I don't know if their health is a little low. I guess I shouldn't say that. But, actually, let's see. Does it show me its health? Health is 1544, so it's not bad. It's okay. Having the endurance, though, increases the health, which also increases your survivability anyway. So it's, either way, it's pretty good. But mostly focus in, focus and melee damage, attack power. Because, yeah, that will be focus and strength. Yeah. That'll give you the best, probably the best build for it, since all of its attacks are melee focused. But yeah, its attack is pretty quick. And that attack actually looks like it hits for a pretty good distance. Like over to about here when you're standing here. So it's like most of the side of your screen. But it looks like it's easy to miss with as well if the Magnus are moving. Unfortunately. Let's see. There we go. It also looks like it continues to travel too and may hit other Magnus in a line as well. So that's something else to think about. So, I guess that's it for this Magnus showcase. Bushwacker and its evolved forms are pretty cool. They're nice, quick attackers, and also, yeah, they have very strong ears. So you better not say anything bad about them, because they'll probably hear you, and then eventually they'll come and attack you with their ears. So anyway, yeah, that's it for this Magnus showcase. If you like this showcase, hit that like button. We really appreciate it, and it really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that bell icon, leave a comment, and of course share it. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.